The S&P 500, a key measure of the U.S. stock market, has taken a 10% hit. That's a big drop, folks. One major culprit: tariffs. Tariffs are like taxes on goods coming from other countries. The government sets them. When tariffs go up, companies pay more for materials and supplies. This eats into their profits, and investors get worried. It's not just tariffs causing trouble. Economic data is sending mixed signals. Prices for some things are up, while job growth has slowed down. This makes it tough for the Federal Reserve, our central bank, to know what to do. The Fed has a tough job. It tries to keep the economy growing without letting inflation get out of control. One tool it uses is interest rates. When the economy is weak, the Fed can cut rates. This makes it cheaper for businesses to borrow money and invest, which can boost the economy. Remember back in 2018 and 2019 when we had that trade war? The Fed cut rates then, and the market bounced back. Right now, everyone's wondering if the Fed will cut rates again. Lower rates could give tech stocks a real shot in the arm, but the Fed has to be careful. Cutting rates too soon could lead to inflation down the road. Even with the market downturn, some companies are holding up better than others. Take the Magnificent Seven tech giants: Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, Google's parent company, Amazon, Meta, Facebook's parent company, Tesla, and Nvidia. There's an ETF called MAGS that lets you invest in all 7 companies equally. Guess what? MAGS hasn't dropped as much as the overall market. Why? Because these companies are innovative and have strong businesses. Now, tariffs are still a concern, even for these tech titans. Apple, for example, gets a lot of its parts from China, but they're finding ways to adapt, like making more iPhones in India. Other companies, like Microsoft and Amazon, rely more on software and services which aren't as affected by tariffs. So, can tech stocks make a comeback? A lot depends on the Fed and those pesky tariffs. If the Fed cuts rates, it could be a green light for tech. And if we can get these trade tensions under control, even better. Keep an eye on insider buying. When company executives buy their own stock, it's usually a good sign. They know the business better than anyone, and they're putting their money where their mouth is. The bottom line? Tech has been beaten down, but the Magnificent Seven are still standing strong. If the Fed plays its cards right and those tariffs ease up, tech could be ready to roar back. Stay tuned!